There are not many forms of theater that are recognizable nationwide. However, one that certainly is a popular form of Japanese theater known as Kabuki. Kabuki has always been prevalent within Japanese culture, not just in entertainment, but also in fashion trends. Kabuki has such a following due to its unique presentation, its rich history, and the places that it is performed. Kabuki is a type of theater that uses an extravagant style of costumes, wigs, and makeup. This helped the actors express themselves, as well as giving the audience an understanding of the concept that the play was showing. The makeup that was worn was so important to the actors that after shows it was common for them to press a cloth against their face to make a print of the makeup. And these prints were considered souvenirs. The costumes were used to show the class or age of the character, and they could also be used to show the traits of the character. According to Japan Guide, Kabuki is also characterized by the actors' use of exaggerated actions within their acting. These actions were also used to clearly express themselves to the audience. Kabuki is also known for its moving platforms and trapdoors that help to transform the stage, as well as areas known as footbridges that allowed the actors to go within the audience. These were not only used for entrances and exits, but they were also used so that the audience could perform their play within the audience as well. The plots of Kabuki were based on a wide variety of stories. This included historical events, dramas, and love stories. A lot of the time, what was performed on stage was only part of a bigger story. So it was common for audience members to read about the story beforehand so that they could have a better understanding of what was going on. This also made it more enjoyable for those attending the show. After knowing about how Kabuki is performed, one may wonder about the history of Kabuki. Kabuki was founded by a Japanese actress named Okuni, and it was developed throughout the 17th century. However, it did not reach its peak until the mid-18th century. It was the first dramatic entertainment for common Japanese people, according to Britannica. It grew so popular due to its great entertainment and showcasing of the latest fashion trends. Okuni's popularity grew because of her parodies of Buddhist prayers and the groups of females who danced and acted alongside of her. She began her performances with the group of girls at a bank on Kyoto Kamo's river. This is where Kabuki first began. This version of women's Kabuki was known as Ana, and it is another big reason for Okuni's popularity. However, this version was banned in 1629. Despite Kabuki's long history, it is still performed in places today. While it used to be performed at big city venues such as Tokyo and Kyoto, it can still be found being performed all over Japan in theaters with Western-style seats according to Japan Guide. And these shows are normally divided into segments that are shown throughout the entire day. It is also shown in places inside the United States. The United States houses more Kabuki shows than any country outside of Japan. In conclusion, Kabuki is extravagantly performed, has a deep history that extends to today, and has been and is still performed all across Japan. Kabuki has and remains as one of the most predominant forms of theater in Japanese culture.